The health department says brace for a spike in the number of reported COVID-19 cases in the coming days. To give us the latest updates from the Department of Health, we have Greg Gregorio. He's reporting live from Mandaluyong. Good morning, Greg. Health officials are expecting a higher tally of cases in the next few days. Why is this so? Isn't this contradictory to the government's earlier statement that we're already flattening the curve?
Yes, Charles, according to Health Undersecretary Maria Sara Vergere, more higher number of cases may be reported in the coming days. This is due to the late reporting of laboratories. Yesterday, the DOH has released a list of 34 laboratories who failed to submit their data since September 1. According to Vergere, this is because of the mandated inclusion of home address and contact number of positive cases from laboratories. Vergere said some laboratories weren't able to do that, but she highlighted that this has been mandated to help the contact tracing measures of the local government units. Charles?
Right, Greg, we were talking about this yesterday, the entire day yesterday, that the Duterte is thinking of just getting the cheapest option among all of the medicines available on the market. Do we have any updates on this?
Yes, Trust, according to Health Undersecretary Rosado Vergere, while the cheap price of a certain vaccine is a factor, she, however, highlighted that they are also closely looking into the safety and efficacy of a certain vaccine. Vergere highlighted that whatever vaccine maybe there is that the government will procure, it has to be underwent regulatory procedures from the FDA and other necessary agencies in the country. It has to be safe and effective before it has to be used to a certain population in the country. Charles?
Talking about vaccines, Greg, we're talking about these trials for clinical trials rather for vaccines that are set to commence here in the Philippines. Do we have the latest on this?
Charles, if we are about to talk, if we are to talk about the Sputnik 5, there are no new updates about that yet. But according to Vergere, the Department of Science and Technology's Vaccine Experts Panel has already transmitted an electronically signed confidentiality data agreement to Sinovac and Sinopharm for our negotiations with their vaccines in development. But the DOH cannot talk more about this as of the moment until the CDA is finalized and agreed upon by both parties. Charles?
Right, so much for vaccines. Does the DOH have anything to say about workplace protocols or guidelines? Has anything new been released? Do we have to take note of additional things that we have to bring to work with us?
Yes, Trust Vergere said the DTI and DOLE is also reviewing their protocols or guidelines when it comes to placing or shutting down a certain office or building for disinfection. Vergere said the possible granular lockdown or a specific lockdown for a certain department or just a building is possible. The necessary agencies will be releasing their update on that. Charles?
Right, Greg, let's shift away from COVID-19 a bit. Let's talk about the white sand in Manila Bay. We have Environment Secretary Roy Simatu countering Undersecretary Vergere. Simatu is saying that the dolomite in Manila Bay could actually cause health risks. Did Vergere have anything to say about this?
Charles, unfortunately, Health Undersecretary Maria Vergere doesn't have any new statements on that, but from what we know on the previous statements from the DH, dolomite can cause a negative effect to one's respiratory system. Charles?
Thank you, Greg Gregorio, reporting live from Mandaluyong.